What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Wilkinson, and today we're building a wall in Minecraft. So I needed to lean on a wall to prove a point that A, I am real, B, my legs are real, C, life is real, D, I don't know why I'm out here. But what I do know is that a Minecraft wall is pinnacle for any defense structure, and the castle's backgrounds have been completely lacking. Now, I'm terrible at Minecraft intros because I just want to go live on YouTube. And honestly, if you aren't joining us for these live streams, then you are missing out. Because look at this. This is amazing content. But what is important is any defense structure inside of any Minecraft build. And today, we're going to look at just how Wilkinson Wegger builds his wall. I think it's going to be pretty damn epic. Because if you miss this piece of exciting content, then you're just taking it out. But on a serious note, please enjoy the content. I love Minecraft, I love walls. The last few live streams that we've done have been completely amazing. Further ado, please enjoy my Minecraft build video of the rear castle wall.
Stronghold. What is bubbles? Trailer park? Let's see. I've been getting a lot of comments on how people love the music. I've got a fan actually that had reached out from Norway. That was incredible. This is where we left off when it came to working on the walls. I want to basically get some spikes on the outside, get it flowing well on the inside, and all the design. Alright, so we got to vote for Gilbert as a happy gas name. I was also asked the other day, you know, what do I do? How do I figure out like how I want to build? And a lot of it really just kind of, I come up with it in my mind and then challenge myself to figure it out. It's a lot of trial and error and, you know, just trying to get things right. Yeah, no, I go through a lot of steak because of how much I jump off my builds. And feather falling is amazing. So this is one of my best sets. No, this is my best set of armor. And I was actually thinking about putting this set up for a little while, enchanting another set, and wearing that for a bit. No, I don't have a water bucket on me. I mean, when you've got feather falling, you just, you know. Plus, I don't have my elytra on. I'm not planning on going away from the castle, you know. I mean, I know a water bucket is like a hell of a decent tool, but like, you gotta understand, I've been playing Minecraft since like, I don't know, bro. Like, I was probably 10 when I first played Minecraft. So I don't even know if there was water buckets originally when I started playing in Minecraft. I don't even know if those were real.
Yeah, because you had to use...
When I first played, there wasn't hunger in the game. Dead ass. So maybe, maybe not. That's kind of crazy. I just dated myself pretty hard, didn't I? Yeah, I have a library, because you can see I'm level 75. So I go through and I might enchant like a bunch of books when it comes to it, and then essentially from there, you know, just and this is where I wish I had a water bucket. Spent all this time. Oh, okay, you know, we'll start carrying a water bucket. You right, bro, you right. I want to say there's a 75% chance I clutch this. Let's make that 100. Let's make that 100. Oh, wait. For anybody that's been watching or paying attention, you'll notice that this entire forest is getting knocked out, and I'm gonna continue knocking out and deforesting all this shit. So as long as the Lorax isn't coming after my ass, we're gonna keep going after this shit. Next thing you know, Sage changes his skin and starts hunting me. I don't know why this guy is following me right now. Honestly, I left him with the turtles, and I thought he would have stayed with the turtles, but the actual room where the turtles stay, it's an open face, it's an open design to the cave underneath the castle. So, I mean, like, the door is like this giant archway, you know, and I want to design the archway a little bit more, but, like, we'll get to it kind of a thing. Yeah, I think the guy just got out. You know, and I think he's a good follower, you know. He worships me often. I hear him like mumbling like gnome gibberish in the background sometimes. Yes, I do have a mace. I could probably make a few maces if I really wanted to, but I have my one mace. We'll just go down to the cave real quick. There's two entrances, like via cave, and then there's one entrance through the castle, and then each of the towers has a way down into the caves as well. Come on, little guy. I'm gonna bring you home. But yeah, no, the foundations for the castle, I brought them all the way down to the bottom of the cave. You've got, you know, I'm also starting my collection for the zoo. So I've got some ocelots down here as well. But this is where all the turtles are bred. I collect their scoot, and that's his job, is to be down here collecting the scoot. But apparently he forgot what his job is. It happens. Now, I have no fences down here to tie him off to. Oh, wait. We got bamboo. We got bamboo blocks. We take a little bit of bamboo blocks. We make some bamboo plank. We make a little bit more bamboo plank, because I didn't know it made that little. Now we need some sticks. Now we need some more plank. Bamboo fence. Yeah, boy. Can I get a yeah, boy, Goose?
Yeah, boy.
Okay, that was, like, weak. I am actually, like, disappointed in that. Yeah, boy. Fuck. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. If you need some help, you know, reach out. Not to me, but, you know, reach out. Yeah, nah. Wait, there's a... Ooh! 18 blocks of diamond. 18 blocks of diamond. 18 blocks of diamond. I didn't even see that, bro. I didn't even see that. Ooh, and then cake. Hell yeah, bro. Somebody brought me cake, and his name is Sage Sailor. I think he likes me. Dude, what color is that candle? Is that an orange candle or a yellow one?
It's orange.
Dude, that looks dope. Like, the way... Does it look different when it's... Okay, yeah. Dude, the way it looks when it's, like, actually lit, that's dope. Wait, can you pick up a cake when it's placed if you have silk touch?
No.
Fuck. Okay, I gotta break this candle. Wait. If I punch the candle, it looks like it's... So what if we just do, okay, what if we just do a line like that, and then from the second to the bottom, we'll break that, and we'll just place an anvil like that there. We have it 1, 2, 3. Just like that there. Oh, but we'll want to make sure those anvils face the same way. So we'll want to place them like that, and then 1, 2, 3. And that is literally how I come up with this random spur of the moment. Hell yeah. So it'll look like there's a gap, but there's not. You know, if you look close enough, there's an anvil. And that's kind of the thought. And maybe we'll come back through with like a few more blocks. This is just kind of like first layer is just going through 1, 2, 3, and just making sure that we got a little bit of style, and then we'll just add a little bit more style, and we'll just keep adding style as we go. And depending on where the wall is facing is how we'll face the anvil. I got murder on my mind, as Melly says, looking at that sheep right now. Not gonna lie. Like, one thing that I do want to point out, when I'm counting, right, I'm not counting this as 1, 2, right? I'm counting just the one block. Just the one face of the block. And I'm counting the direction that block is facing so that I don't get confused So then when I'm like working on like a turn like this here, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then place here. And then this is starting to turn like this there. So I could theoretically place it like this, but because we're going back to this flat wall like that there, I'm gonna place the anvil just like that. And yeah, that's how my mind works. To be fair, guys, that pig was just like chilling right in front of me. So, you know, he got in the way, I swear. Guys, come on. This is how Rasputin got started, okay? You can't just call me a miracle man. I'll have, like, people worshiping me and, like, all this crazy shit. And, like, all I can picture is, like, this one guy from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And he's just, like, sitting there and he's, like, hyperventilating. And he's like, woo, woo. And I appreciate you. But I don't know, bro. I mean, like... That would be fucking... You know what I'm talking about, that guy? Mind Blaze, you definitely made it into the video, so you watch out for your guys' names being called out, you know? You talking, chat? You're probably gonna make it in the video. L Sage. Damn, you got an L in the chat, bro. Dude, you better fucking watch out. Your aura's being farmed.
My aura is being farmed.
Yeah. Oh, from not knowing who Sokka was. Bro, how do you not know who Sokka was? That's how you lost aura? Are you kidding me? Over something like this? Dude, I thought you were better. I thought you knew better. I thought you were better. God, I'm gonna have to take you back to rehab. Do you know how expensive aura rehab is? I'm gonna have to like stream for like 4 days straight. Like I wouldn't hate it. I once did, I think it was in high school, I once did a stream for 26 hours. I wish I could still live that life. I mean, that's essentially like what I'm trying to do now. Let's just get back to that. Oh, yeah. You could just be like, bro, it'd be like that one meme where it's like, hey, man, can you get some sand? And you just like fucking show up and the whole desert's gone. When you're building like a giant wall like this is obviously like very well managed, terraformed, right? Backyard space. When you're working on a natural wall, you've got like dirt that comes up and down and all that other stuff. So like what you should do is break those dirt blocks and then make sure that anything that the stone is sitting on is not like shown, so that it looks like the stone could potentially like go deep down into the foundation, you know? So you don't want it to look like it's sitting on the dirt. You want it to always look like it's going straight down into your foundation. Yo, what up, Donnie Cash? He has joined. You know what that means, guys. Alright, everybody go subscribe, alright? And when Donnie Cash does join the realm, it will be a monumentous occasion. I have a lot of things planned, and Donnie has agreed to essentially be my puppet for a little minute, because he doesn't know too much about Minecraft, and I'm gonna build him a escape room tutorial. And I've been working on that, and I will do a tour of it, but I don't really have too much build content planned out for it, just because it is, I don't know, there's a lot of mystery that I'm kind of working on, because like I said, it's got game design elements to it, so I actually have a background in game design and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I just don't want to spoil too much of it, and it's hard to want to get off stream, even though I'm a little sleepy boy right now. I'm getting that little sleepy boy stage, you know, just getting that spot where I'm gonna go sleep. You know what I'm saying, bro? But I honestly cannot stop streaming. This has been a great night, you know. W's in the chat for Mind Blaze, everybody. I'm sure he's got a few shout outs this video. Bro's just been here chilling, being himself, being dope. We love that shit. It's a music video. I thought we were talking about Ben 10. I only want to talk about Ben 10. I knew a kid like that. He like was obsessed with Ben 10. And like, yeah, it was, I mean, I loved Ben 10 until I met that kid. He didn't ruin it for me, but he definitely knocked it down a peg. Like, he was so obsessed with it, it kind of made it feel like not, like, it was never ruined, because I mean, it's Ben 10. But, like, bro definitely needed to take a chill pill. I went over to his house, like, one time, and he was like, alright, bro, let's play Ben 10. And I'm like, okay. Like, I've never played Ben 10, but, you know, like, let's do this shit, you know? I'm just, like, you know, playing the game, having fun. Next time I come over, hey, let's play Ben 10. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. I guess that was fun the first time. Came over a third time, same fucking deal, right? And I'm like, alright, well, you know, get invited to his birthday party, and I'm like, this is the last time I'm going over to his fucking place to play Ben 10. Like, you want to do one thing and one thing only, bro. And that's cool, but like, I don't know, I'm a multifaceted man, you know? See, and that's cool, you know, to have a $600 collector's item of the Omnitrix from Alien Force, that's dope. But this kid didn't have that type of shit. He had some like fucking $35 plastic piece of fuckery. It was not $600 worth of fucking dope shit. And here's the thing, like whenever we did play Ben 10, it's never like I got to be Ben or an alien or some shit. You know, I was just like the dude, you know, I was just like a dude. Like, I was like, no one cool, you know, like, dude, let me be a fucking alien, transforming, killing motherfucker. Like, let me have some power. But no, only he could be Ben 10. So yeah, no, that was my fucking pen pal. Yeah, see, that's what annoys me is like when the friends are always like 2-week Minecraft phase and like, oh no, let's make a new world. Like, bro, I don't do that shit. That be annoying as all hell. I wanna like long term something I can pass down to my kids as like heritage. I don't mean to be like, you know, but like have some goals, you know. But episode 1 in the realm videos that I upload weekly, you know, it goes over some of the establishing dates and like the history. So I don't want to spoil everything, you know. Like there's some good videos out there that cover a lot of that kind of stuff. I'm kind of blanking on all the stuff I have recorded, but there is other games that I have streamed that I am ready to push out there. No, you gotta change that story, bro. You gotta lie. Like, that's like meeting a girl on Tinder. You can't tell your mom that. You can't tell people that. I would never tell a person that. No shade, bro, but wow. Do I even repeat it to Goose? I'm just giving you some shit, man, but for real, that's kind of crazy to me. Cause like the way Wilkinson's my name. You know, like that is my name. But Wegger, that comes from my mom. And my mom was trying to create me an email address when I was like 8 or something, maybe even younger. And she's like, okay, well, we'll do what we did for like an old arcade cabinet where it's like your first 3 initials. So that's that W-H-E. But then she put my full last name at the end of it, and then boom, Wegger was born. But hey, how you get your gaming username, that is crucial for your personal lore, you know. Yeah, and I've had that name and used that name forever, you know. It's just always been at my default for everything. I'm glad though that I finally am getting through some of the deep slate stairs and slabs that I have on access. I can't tell you how many times I just accidentally made stairs and slabs when I already had some in deep slate. La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken. Yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita. Now you're ringing the bell. Just saying. I'm in the wild. I'm in the wild. In full netherite. That doodad. I said that doodad. Yeah, it's been a while though since I've played Skyrim. We do have some books though in the realm, which are Easter eggs to Skyrim. I need to make a chicken jockey video though, for that chicken jockey farm. It'd be really cool. I really need to get that chicken jockey farm video. Have you even used the farm yet? Yeah, because I know you were like, oh yeah, I'll just come back when you're not cooking in it. And then I've given you a CD or two. Yeah, plug. Plug be spoiling you. Plug. So yeah, no, what we'll do is we'll go around and pretty much just kind of hit that. So it's just kind of got this white band, and then we'll add kind of like a lower sort of a thing to it. You'll see in a little bit. And then we just work on getting some like stairs and like some side railings up at the top, and everything's real cool. So this is a really simple design that I do. Basically it's like a building skirt, and that is just this, just back and forth. So you can place them like this, or you can just place them kind of like one at a time. No matter what you do though, I always find that I'm gonna like make a mistake or something like that. I'm surprised that perfectly lined up with that door. That's a big W. But like, who is the dunk? How is that lining up again? Yo, 3 for 3. Can I get some W's in the chat? Like, what the? Again, what the hell is going on? Again, what the hell? These are just lining up. I mean, I wouldn't mind if I had to move the door. Like, it's not a big. Boom, again. Lining up. So if you guys don't know, I am a Minecraft like legend apparently, because that shit should not be happening. What the hell? We got one more door frame that it could line up with, but here's the first time that it doesn't line up. Wow, the last door, only one door. So if I would have done it from that door frame, none of them would have lined up. Y'all were probably just like, this dude might be just like a little stupid. Like they're all lining up because they all are supposed to. It's a pattern. No, like literally you saw me fail on the last one. That shit was crazy. Grab some slabs, go through, slab everything up. Yeah, that was a good decision. Oh, shoot, we made a mistake. All of that just to make a mistake. That's how it's supposed to be. Boom, boom, ba-doom. This will be nice because on the map, I can already kind of just tell and see how that's going to look. And it's going to have like this nice like brown kind of like outline within this like black, it'll be this thick black line with like a black outline, basically. It'll look good. And the goal isn't so that the wall is solid. I understand that there's going to be gaps in it, and I kind of like that. I like that look. I like that kind of feel. I just wanted to be clear on that. The wall isn't necessarily like a gate, you know, or a fence that's like trying to keep you in, as much as it's more of just like a design element in my head, where the wall kind of starts protruding up in this like more narrow fashion. So what we're doing here is we're basically building a nice little room out. And I think we're gonna just build some stairs off of that. So what we'll do here, yeah, I fucked up the math on that, I'll tell you that. Essentially what we're trying to do though is just give it a bunch of different like walkways up. So what we'll do here is we'll pull out this section like this here, and just open this area up. It's funny because I came through and I put all those stairs in, but I think I'm going to end up taking those out now. Last stream I had made mention that I wanted to build the redstone for this here, but this is the design that, the redstone design that I like to use whenever I am building a castle gate. It's really simple. It just pushes some fences up, and the only thing that I do different is that he puts his buttons on the outside on these blocks, where I like to put them on the inside of the wall and then leave this as a spacing block that you can reach in through from either side. So we're gonna just get started on this gate. I have broken it apart and made it pretty much ready to just jump in and go. We got some things to fill in and to just kind of make right, and yeah, I'm pretty damn excited. We got all of our stuff over here, which is probably the only thing that isn't set up right now. And then I think the next video is going to be finishing the pathing around the castle, and then just kind of there's one giant build that'll be worked on, and It's essentially this winery. Have some inspiration from Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and essentially in the Peter Jackson flicks there was this barrel scene, and I want to try and copy the look of that winery from the Peter Jackson flicks. So bring it to this level here. Yeah, no, we'll just bring it straight up, and then I think I want to make sure though that the floor is at least different. No water tricks today. I've got exposed redstone right now, so no water trickery. Now on this front side, I wanna keep this kind of spire like it's almost like a strip, like it's you know, like that's going nowhere. We might need some more polished basalt by the way I'm looking at it. Break out those two because that's where the floor is gonna be, and then we know that's gonna go like that there. Let's just make those full blocks like that. Ooh, I kind of like the way that looks. And then if I were to take this and break those out, stick that in there, and it just kind of gives it like a little bit of texture. But we'll just bring that across. And this is essentially going to just cover up the redstone, but I do want to make sure that nothing spawns zombie wise, so I'll stick a torch in there and I'll stick a torch right there. That should keep any potential zombies or skeletons from spawning. Okay, so that's gonna wall to there. So maybe we want to take this out here, but then kind of create like a civilian blocker right there. And then same thing, put up a little bit of a civilian blocker. And then on this side, it's gonna also be up there. Ooh, this thing's almost done. So now, this is kind of a really easy, fast sort of a build, because I think we need to do something like that. I don't think I've done a lot of designs like this, but... And then I've got one more idea to kind of throw in on the back end of this. What otherwise could be kind of considered simple. Yeah. This is some money moves right here. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. No, but we'll do it like that. Yeah. So let's get this last little bit. And I think this will give it kind of like a nice finishing look with like the basalt. The only thing that I'm wondering is if I'm gonna like the look of it just bare bones like that on the other side. Yeah, because I like this. I think I might do a little bit more with this, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it over there. Also, I don't know how I'm gonna get over there. There we go. There we go. See, I honestly thought I was gonna like how that looked bare bones on that other side, but then I saw it. I'm like, yeah, that needs a little bit more love, so... Grab these slabs. What I do? 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we've got 1. So let's grab that and that. A little Machiavellian, and I think designs, but all archways probably look a little Machiavellian. I can funk with it. If I do one thing different. Yeah, and then I think just take a lantern here and hang that. Yeah, that came together pretty quick. And everything's all picked up. Need a little bit of grass to grow, some stuff like that. But we'll go hit the bed, we'll go grab some maps, and that's it. That's the rear castle wall finished. These 2 map squares show them off real quick. And boom, there is that map updated there with stairs and all that fun stuff. And our new addition to our castle wall / defense. There we go. And there's a nice little update to our map and our castle. Thanks everyone so much for watching my video on my rear castle wall build. It means a lot to me that everybody's really been so interested and tuned in to my little realm. Next episode is definitely going to be more path related around the castle grounds, but it's also going to feature a really cool build. Please stay tuned, and I hope you all enjoy.